Okay, live yet again with some more Darkmoor. You're going to start out with a quick fight. I hope it'll be quick at least. 5,700 HP. It's a little steep. Well, let's see how it goes. Sure am glad I didn't put a negative aura on him. Alright, 32% shad meter, so if this doesn't kill, I'm upset. Who will the first chatter be? Let's see. Is crit even the stat worth, like, building at this point? Because it feels like every single fight I get crit blocked. $66. Now we just get all this AT because one of them ghost blocked. Incredible. I have an 89% chance to crit, by the way.
I feel kind of fuzzy and spinny. How about the rest of you?
Ooh, the Hierophant.
The Parliament of Night is now in session. Do we have a quorum?
Commander Octo, representing the House of Swords.
Barghest, representing the House of Coins.
Count Strigoi, representing the House of Cups.
I am the Hierophant of the House of Wands.
And presiding, of course, is the Grey Man, who rules above all. The issue at present is the condition and fate of Lucy Easton. If the House of Swords is to be believed...
If! You petty dimming mortal. Look at her. That is no vampire. The Broken Branch took the blessing away from her. They could do it to any of us.
And yet you brought her here, you thick-headed stone sword. What if she is infectious? We could all catch mortality by the morning.
I say we eat her.
What? You can't!
The House of Coins does bring a valid point to light, albeit crudely.
I'm just hungry is all.
How do we adequately dispose of this tainted creature?
I am not some mortal waif. I am one of you. Count Strigoi, we attended the Von Shane ball together last August. Will no one speak on my behalf?
I got you.
What? You? What are you doing here? You really should not be here. For your own sake.
Underwing? You wish to defend this broken vessel?
Oh, it's about to all fall apart.
House of Swords, do you mean to say you know this impudent vampire?
Vampire? That is as meager a werewolf as I have ever seen. Smells like one, too.
House of Coins, you look at that creature there and see a werewolf? I see a vampire. House of Wands, what do you see?
I see many things. I see a glamour. I see a mortal. I see a feast.
Door bursts open. It's Malworth.
Quickly, grab
Oh,
the
never mind.
subject.
Hey, I was going to eat that.
Help me!
Damn, I just got you. That's crazy. Into the dark hallways.
Who are you? Where are you taking me? Have you no idea who I am?
You are no one now, left to either our mercies or theirs. So be silent. The rest of you, delay the scion. Whatever it takes.
Knock.
Bach does not get old. I will say that. Although, maybe Frenzy was not the play, given these death mobs' predisposition to using Attenuate repeatedly. But do we dodge that? Looks like it. Okay. Hopefully this will get Balk out at least. Hopefully this just gets them both, but give it my crit chance, right? No, it actually did get him. I think? No. Barely alive. Alright, pass simulator. Alright, we should just be able to finish this with the Crocula.
The brazenness of those creatures rushing right past us.
Worry not. The others will catch them. We have another intruder to consume. A child playing hero. Sadly for them, heroes make the best desserts.
Is Ice a good school? I would say it's better today than it was before. Okay, let's just do this. Hopefully it just kills. Of course. Alright. At least we planned accordingly. Okay. We will just light them up. Damn.
You destroyed them. Immortal beings who stood over Graveholm for centuries. You annihilated them utterly.
Even stone can melt, as can flesh and bone and wayward scions walking haplessly into places they don't belong. Leave, wizard. Leave now, or face the same fate as all the branches that bind, to be broken. Very well. Take her away. I'll delay the wizard. Prepare yourself, false scion. For mine are the fires of the Scholomance, the searing rage of evil itself!
Well, I sure hope blades work. Alright. Oh boy, what's this gonna be? Ooh. Very interesting. Should I... Hold on. That's a lot. I think I'm gonna flee and get myself a lightning bats or something. Yeah, that's probably wise. Alright. Don't actually have it trained, but surely... Okay, maybe I don't have anything. Alright. Lightning bats, spell elements, and I have 2. Incredible. Alright, let's go to the bazaar then. I remember there's a TC vendor somewhere in Graveholm, but I don't want to have to go all the way there. I probably should keep at least one shuffle. Lightning bats, here we go. Okay, I guess I'm out of TZ space. Incredible. There we go. That should do it. Winter Moon is S tier, by the way. Totally, bro. 1,000,000,000%. That's a myth pin. How did that get in there? I clicked storm. Alright, should just be good there. Did you see the new stack caps? I've not. Deck fail. Flee. really prefer to go first. Let's just say Liam is a fire now, so I've heard. Okay.
My race burns hotter than any sun.
Yeah, because that's doing a lot. Okay, yeah, good timing on that. Okay. Probably wise to get storm pips. Just in case I need to throw out another lightning bat.
My race burns hotter than any sun.
Oh, so we just get 1 billion of those? Incredible. Honestly, we might have enough firepower to just end this quick. What up, Anthony? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, because I think every single card she has puts on a dot, so can't really do much about that. As a Path A Dream Golem, please let it be a Path A. If it's Path B, I have to reset. Alright, so we're gonna reset. Actually, maybe we can do it, even with that. Although part of it does depend on where my shad meter is at. That's reasonably high. I think as long as I have the shad within the next couple turns, it should be okay. Or, actually, I'm looking back at it, probably not. So hold on, it looks like every other turn there's a lightning bats. Or there's a Giga Dot. So we'll need to keep that in mind and just outpredict. So yeah, we'll just toss in the rest of our counters here. Although I wonder if the minion respawns if I kill it. I could really make this better. I could actually make Darkmoor hard without these annoying ass cheats if they stat cheats. If they stat shoots using Oath because spell limits. Incredible.
My race burns hotter than any sun.
Okay, so we can blade this round. And then the turn after, we're gonna need to lightning bats again. If they started using Path BC spell events, yeah. I get what you're saying. Although actually I don't even know if I should stay in this fight, because if she spams it, then, you know, what's the point if I can't counter? So I'm just gonna have to fish for first here. I hope 5 lightning bats is enough. Got to fish for first. Yeah, here fishing. Okay, so that.
My rage burns hotter than any sun.
Does every boss here cheat like Novus and Wallaroo? Pretty much. Alright, reset. Got that 3% chance on deck. Incredible. So I have to go first, and I have to not fizzle once. Do I have anything that I could, like, socket accuracy? I mean... well, I already have some accuracy socketed here. That's crazy. Alright. Devs be tripping, I'm saying. Alright, that's a 9% chance, never mind. First, second. I don't know. Maybe I go and kill the minion. If like even if I go second this time. And I do. So yeah, I'm thinking I blade, frost giant, and then come back. So, just so we're clear, it is every 2 rounds. We asked them not to make every boss a Wizard101 wiki challenge and straight up ignored. Yeah. They don't listen. It's a hallmark of them at this point. Alright, well, we'll just send this hit, and then if it doesn't kill, I can use the snowball. Because in theory, I don't have to counter if I just put up a brace, which might end up being better in the long run. Like, I could throw on a resist pet for that and probably be fine. Okay, I actually did like 10,000 damage to the boss. Okay. Wasn't really expecting to do that much, but we're kind of at the point where I do just need to flee and come back. I think I saw him respawn, so that's no fun. But yeah, we'll change the strat if we need to. I think regardless, it's probably wise if I break out a resist pet, whatever one of those is. Do I have Bracify on this guy? No. Okay, well, do I have a spell defy? I do not. Okay, well, Resist Pet Dream is dead. We'll just go back to the Shiver's Night. And yeah, the minion does respawn, so. Alright, just gotta counter like every. I think it's actually every 3 rounds, so it's not too terrible, I guess. Maybe.
My rage burns hotter than any sun.
Incredible, although I guess it's not that bad considering I'm just gonna have to counter in 2 rounds anyway. Alright, so we can blade again, and then go for pre-pull. Good thing I pre-pulled. Oh, it is this round. so... Okay, well, we gotta reset. Unless she doesn't dot this round. And it's just more of this slop. Well. And I didn't even pull it. Alright. Incredible. Let's go buy some more TC. I feel like if I could prepare adequately for these bosses, it would be much better. But yeah, I think this is going to be the last Darkmoor stream until the wiki comes out. So I'll try and see how far I can go, but this is kind of ridiculous. Alright, we're going to get 38 of them. Alright, you think that's going to be enough to pull it? Alright, so Bat's Blade, Bat's Blade, Bat's Blade. That's going to be how we have to do this. It's just going to be real slow. Leverage the dots for blades, bro. I wish there was a card that could let me do that. Honestly speaking though, like if I'm on my storm, I could just use Reap the Whirlwind and get a massive blade out of it. But since it's storm specific, I can't use that here. Okay.
My rage burns hotter than any sun.
The fact of the matter is, we're still going to be taking so many ticks of this. Alright, so we need another bat on deck, like right now. So I need to pull something that can make room in my hand. And I didn't. So we're gonna have to get rid of the Crocula.
Burns hotter than any sun.
be honest with you, I'm a little worried that she'll just fire Scion next round, but we'll see. Yeah, and the Attenuate doesn't make things any better. Probably get rid of the Frenzy.
My rage burns hotter than any sun.
Jeez, I mean, I take so much. Genuinely, if the minion doesn't hit me this round, I'm gonna just Frost Giant. Let's see, though. Because the minion's at max pips. I don't see why he wouldn't. Oh, no. Okay, he's just going to do that. That's fine. I can go for the giant. And then I can... Yeah, no, I think I have to. I've just already taken so much damage. It's like that rampage is going to go off under the Attenuate, which is very not fun. So I just need this to do a lot. $73. I don't think it did enough. Is anybody on Test Realm right now that can help?
My rage burns hotter than any sun.
Because this every 2 rounds is aggressive. Like, we're at the point where I won't be able to tank another. Want me to hop on if you can. Or if you're past this boss at least. Because I think I just die. Like, I don't have time to blade up again. Send me a true friend code and I'll add you. Then I'll just have you teleport in. Hopefully then I can actually just blade hit. That would be nice. Okay, well, in the meantime, is there anything that we could be doing differently? Zilla, probably not. I mean, it's like this... That just forces you to dual school Storm. Which is a whole issue. Like a Storm would kind of rock this, but... Yeah, if anybody's got a true friend code. You got Autumn Iceweaver? Maybe? Autumn... I don't. So yeah, if you send a true friend code, I'll be able to add you. Or I'm gonna have to get rid of 2 people, but that's fine if it's on test drum. I would do a stabilize strat and just hunker down and run a bunch of resist, but the minion will just attenuate over it, so it's not wise. Because, I mean, even through a stabilize, I bet I still take like 1,000,000 damage. Probably goes from like 1,700 around down to 1,200 probably, but that's still a ton. How you like the new world? Gameplay is dog shit, but the story has been pretty good so far. I definitely like that the writers are taking this arc seriously, so that's a good sign. Alright, there we go. Storm wave, that's probably good. It should let you teleport in here. Wait until you get to the werewolf dungeon if you think the gameplay is dog. Oh god, is that somehow worse? Alright, now the question is, does she hit us both with it? Or is it just one person? Because if it's one person, I can work with that. Incredible. Okay, I'm going to give this one shot, and if it doesn't work, if we can't just beam the fuck out of her before we die, then I'm probably just going to end stream and not do episode 3 until the wiki comes out. Want me to spoil it for you? Probably. Tedious fights for what's making it bad. This boss just put a dot on me that does 90% of my health. And she reapplies it every other round. So I have to lightning bats every second round, or I just get cooked in like 6 rounds. And she spams a bunch of dots, so it's not like you can really reliably counter. You have to counter it immediately, because look at that, 1,800 a round. There is just no way to adequately prepare for this boss. I think if the dots were spaced out to every 3 rounds instead of the current every 2, it would be better. Because then you could actually buff up and have a chance, but not with it being every other round. Basically 4 bosses with 16k health. There's a puzzle that makes no sense, and on top of that, the final fight, his cheeks. Incredible. Wouldn't expect anything else from our glorious KingsIsle developers. Alright, I'm going to blade up one more time, and then we'll probably just try and hit. Because, yeah, 1,800 a round for 5 rounds. Like, that is doing 9,000 through my resist. Unbuffed. Frenzy did it with 1 extra guy and it took 3 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for nerfs. This will be the last episode that I stream. But I will be back at it once it comes out on live. Maybe I need to remake my Stonewall Bosses video. Alright, okay, what seems to be happening is, if you counter it, she reapplies it the next round. Okay, so it's basically just forcing you to keep it on you. Which, yeah, makes about as much sense as you'd expect. Okay, so, we're actually... I don't know, I'll just send the Frost Giant just to hopefully get the minion out, but we'll see. I think they'll ever nerf the fights. This, at least, I mean, there was the one where I literally had to shrike up and use an ice spear to deal adequate damage, and I still didn't kill. But for this, I mean, I think the solution here is fine enough. It's like after you counter it, after you counter the dot, just add an extra round before it gets applied again. And it'll be a tolerable fight. Yeah, 619, we could just do this. Get fucked.
You're too late. She is gone. Our test is complete, and the first branch of the World Tree breaks.
No pain from flames. After round 4 without removing any dots, I guess. Are they gonna design fights?
The liar returns.
Nope.
Without the infected mortal.
And he dares to interrogate us. The gall. The broken branch are not your concern.
Your only concern should be surviving the next 5 minutes.
The Skullomance? Laughable. The broken branch haven't found it. If anyone is to find the Skullomance again, it will be us!
Enough! Leave, all of you. I will speak with the mortal alone.
Majesty?
Now.
Also, they're gonna design fights with lots of hanging effects. Why have some of them protected? Like, oh, you want to do proper counterplay and interact with spells you normally never use? Fuck you. Yeah. It's pretty just aggressive. It's no fun.
I know who you are, Scion of Bartleby. Trained by Merle Ambrose at the Academy of the Ravenwood. The hero of the Spiral Entire. Finally seek to save wretched Darkmoor, do you? Perhaps you think you can topple the great houses and liberate the mortals. I wish you luck. For lifetimes I have sat here and watched the houses bicker. Vampires war with werewolves. Skolomari curse and taunt them both. Gargoyles pretend to be above it, but succumb to flattery or extortion like anyone. That is the sad truth of immortality. 'Tis only mortality, but longer. But the broken branch is different, dangerous and bold. They attack the Parliament in broad moonlight. Thus, we have a common enemy. I propose an alliance. I will send word to the houses that you are not to be harmed. You do what you were to do anyway. Destroy the broken branch. I don't care why you are after them. Chase them to their lair. Drag their leader to the depths of the abyss. Just find them and end them. Commander Octo by now should have received rumors that may help you. Seek her out, and do not disappoint me, student of Ambrose.
I'm probably gonna go get my Bracetify now. Let's see. If it was gonna be on anybody here, it would probably be the life. Maybe.
Scholar Wizard!
Yeah, okay. And then pop it in here.
I don't like this. Or you. Or the things that have happened since you arrived. But
To defy the Grey Man is to court death.
exactly. So orders then. Reeves tells me there are whispers of the Broken Branch on the nearest mortal plane. That's House of Cups territory. But I can see how sending a mortal to investigate would be less ostentatious. Do as the Grey Man commands, and I hope you disappoint him.
So I'm assuming Daphne Blue's return to Darkmoor is not until a year and a half. Probably like 3.5 years or however long it takes for them to finish up this arc. I don't expect to bring her back until I can do like a full season with it.
Wizard! Finally! You were gone for days. We were scrounging up a new glamour to come find you. What happened? Wow. So a lot happened. The Grey Man, huh? Never met him myself, but the stories don't paint him as so cooperative. I wonder what his game is.
Forget the Monster King. Tell me of this monster cure. The Broken Branch. They turned the vampire mortal. They removed the curse?
And threatened to break the branches of the World Tree. Meaning Bartleby. Meaning what? Ley lines? 'Cause that can't be good.
Bartleby can burn for all I care. We've not felt his beneficence here, but this ability to remove the curse, that could be real hope. Bring me this Lucy creature. I would examine her myself.
Seems the Broken Branch took her. And the Grey Man says they're on the nearest mortal plane.
Then we shall travel there at once. Pack the wagons, hitch the mounts, we ride. Scion, you just wait by the fire. You would only be in our way.
Tell me this is not a Dasein fight. Or like an arc or something like that. Oh, okay. Cool cutscene.
We have arrived. Rest your weary tides. Take your repast. Scion, to me.
Did we move somewhere?
The mortal plane is but a short trek through the Whispering Woods. You may use the same demox as before to traverse them. Beware that plane. 'Tis a foul place of desperate, wretched creatures. We cannot glamour you here. You must face this den unprotected.
This is vampire territory, wizard, and not the silly demi-mortals you're used to. Trust nothing, least of all them. Be careful.
Mortal plane. Oh, hell no, you're the Blake old guy. Was that you earlier? Bruh.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome to McCreary Village. Mayor McCreary's the name. What brings you to our humble homestead? Vampires? Are you mad? Now why would I be afraid of a word you just made up? No, friend, we are but simple folk with not a fret in the world.
It's all lies. Don't you understand? They've been manipulating you for generations.
Oh, never mind her. Some wanton waif flitted in from the forest. No doubt exposure and the whispering night addled her mind.
And your mayor is in on it.
What? Get the dissenter! Kill the dissenter!
Bruh. Mix up my deck a bit. We'll wait on that, I think. Alright, Frost Giant, and then if I need to barrage, then I can do that. How you feel about Ice having the most health now? It never should have gone to life in the first place.
Oi, now we have two dissenters. Fine, stranger, you deal with your friend, before we put you both to the torch.
You again? No, the broken branch never harmed me. They cared for me. They fed me. Food! Have you tried food? Isn't it wonderful? The broken branch also taught me things. Gave me names to feelings my mind couldn't create before. I look back at my own life and I feel remorse? I am uncertain. My thoughts are abuzz with contradictory notions. The only one cutting through the noise is retaliation. I was discarded like refuse by my own house, by my sire, by Count Strigoi himself. Thus, the broken branch brought me here to tell my tale and expose his lies. You wish to find them? Why? Revenge? I won't allow it. They may have reduced me to this form, but I am not sure. It may have been a rescue, no? And in seeking my revenge, not yours, we may rescue others. These humans, cowed and docile, have no idea what purpose they serve. Perhaps you should see for yourself. Talk to them of their lives and their ambitions. See the pattern they are raised to ignore. Then tell me the broken branch are the villains here.
I got an invisible man. Crazy work.
Oh there, stranger. You don't see many visitors round these parts, what with the beasts in the Whispering Woods. I don't believe what that kook is telling you. We've been here generations, we have, protected by the benevolent House of Cups. They sit up there in their celestial palace and keep us safe from the things what stalk the night. Lucky people we are to live under their good graces.
I think I've been there.
Outsiders? Why are you asking about outsiders? You're the only outsider here, stranger. This is our village. Always has been. We work the farms, tend the crop, and live our lives. Well, all except the lucky few who ascend. Oh yeah, blessed blighters get chosen by Count Strigoi herself to ascend to the castle, drink the sacred draught, and join the House of Cups. Oh, what I wouldn't give. Still, ain't up to me. 'Tis the mayor and Sir Drakus who decide these things. But one day, surely they will notice me.
Did you calm that dissenter? To think, raving like she was, that the House of Cups lie. How could they when they are us? Why, just a week past, I personally escorted a group of 20 to the Chapel of Ascension. The largest crop yet. They sit at Stragoi's side now. Else where would they be? Now, please excuse me, a mayor's work is never done.
Psst. Hey, over here.
Way over here.
You seem to possess an inquisitive mind, a rare quality amongst this herd of dullards, but how far are you willing to go? The Broken Branch? All roads lead to them. Everything explains them, at least in part. To understand your foe, you must understand their threat, and Count Strigoi, the Lord of Cups, threatens all. So how do we find out how? Well, they're storming his castle, no mean feat, or perhaps simply go there. The House of Sanguine Mercy, a hospital of sorts, but with unconventional methods of treatment. Treat yourself, why don't you, to their mercies.
Sanguine House. Oh boy, will there be another boss in here that I need to look on the wiki for? Imagine that. Why did they give the cleric school tank stats in the first place?
I don't think it's as serious as all that. I simply sprained it while repairing my roof.
No, no. Your frail mortal frame is already falling apart. Nothing can save it.
We must remove the wilted limb and the delicious, corrupted blood within.
It is too late for even that. I'm afraid he will have to be put down.
Or perhaps just a splint?
No, you are too far gone. We will share our condolences with your loved ones, perhaps over dinner.
No, sisters, really, I am well. I'll just be going.
I love it when they run. Add spice to the blood.
Bruh. Vampire nurses. Damn, these things have a lot of health. Alright. Why did they give the cleric school tank stats in the first place? Beats me. I think they started like trying to tone down life's resist at least a little bit, but it's still like 75 with this update. Which is lower actually than most schools. But it's still insanely high. Which Path of Sirens is this? Place your bets. Yup. Truly the whiz moment of all time.
Why are you fighting back? Don't you want to be immortal?
I think I'm good.
My child, you are unwell. You must let us treat you. Perhaps a bloodletting?
Stand back, monster. The human is under our protection.
What's happening? Why are you attacking me? I thought you were our protectors.
And so we are. One must always protect one's property.
Now, the feed is upon them.
But can you possibly fight them alone?
I won't have to.
Bruh. Do you think fire weaving into myth needs an extra triangle slot? I don't actually know. Alright, if Anthony hits with me, then... Okay, he's not. But, like, do you mean using myth hits, that kind of thing? Because I know most setups usually are able to make do with a 7% in the amulet slot, and that's all you need, but could be different. Alright, send the giant. And then if this doesn't kill, we've got a barrage. That's because one universal accuracy is enough, but I don't know if I should overcap it. I mean, occasionally you'll get mantled, but it's not really the end of the world. If you get mantled, you'd probably fizzle anyway, so. W.
Strange thing, owing a debt to the Scion, but I could not keep him at bay any longer. Must save the hapless villager. He wanders now through what he does not realize is a charnel house.
No. No! No!
Stand back! She's mine!
Oh, hello.
Hello, you.
Wait, what are you doing? Do you mean to attack this woman, stranger? You mustn't. I think she saved me. The matrons, they were trying to bite me of all things. I think they intended, this is strange, but they wanted...
To eat you.
Yes, it's like the other stranger outside was saying. It felt like madness. But then this, and you repelled them. I must warn the village.
Hurry, whiz kid, we must warn the village.
Alright, bro. Mostly because we're seeing if I should get the Nullity of Fame, because the new Fame kind of already power cut Nullity of Fame. These, like, okay, so this drops from Takano with the Masterless, and pretty much is the Nullity template. It gives like 2% more pip chance, but the same damage as the highest tier, or like the Reaver thing, pretty much. It's like Reaver with the same damage, 2% more pips, a little less health, and triangle instead of a square.
You are not protected. You are imprisoned. You are not safe. You are cowed. You are not a village. You are a herd.
Listen to her, my friends. She speaks the truth. Only just now have I escaped two of our protectors who wanted to feed on my lifeblood.
Bruh.
Truth, screaming them in the face, and they call it a lie.
People really are the same all over.
Tell me about it. Looks like I was running nullity for the extra myth damage. Oh, that's what you mean. That's right. Maybe then. I'm not... I mean... Could. Yeah, could do it.
So, here to take me back to the Arcanum in chains? I suppose that's your prerogative. But aren't you the least bit curious about what's going on here? I mean, look at this place. Humans living fat and happy in a world that hunts them as snacks, right in the shadow of the Lord of Vampires. I know you went to magic school, not real school, but put two and two together here. Shame no kind-hearted, all-seeing tree sent their champion to help. I get it. You've been busy. Hamsters were making candy evilly. There was a sword needed chasing.
Yeah.
That's okay. I got this. I'm going to save Darkmoor. And the proof is right there. Lucy Easton spent centuries as a vampire, under the curse of the Scholomance. We took that curse away. I took it away. That's the value of knowledge applied, not just hoarded. But sure, haul me off. Leave this world to rot in the name of your personal justice.
Bruh.
Do I sense hesitation? It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I want to see this through. So go, do your thing. Find an ally and save the mortal plane. I'll be waiting.
The downside is no triangle socket. Oh yeah, you're right. If you want to run myth damage specifically, then nullity's probably better, just for now.
Yes, I do seem to know a lot about what is going on here. You saw hospital, where wounded go in and seldom return? Every farm has slaughterhouse, and this is very special farm, where the livestock free range and frolic, blissfully unaware that the hand that feeds them is attached to the fangs that feed on them. Oh, all sorts of ways. Some disappear into the Whispering Wood. Others suffer injury too grievous to sustain. And others still, they ascend. Don't they? Surely someone here must be keeping track of all those selected to join the House of Cups. Perhaps the mayor? And if one could show that an ascended never actually ascended, well, that might shock the cattle into stampeding, no?
She low-key bad. Hey, bruh. High key.
Hey? You're not here to kick up a fuss, are you? I noticed you antagonizing that poor injured man over there, convincing him of all sorts of malarkey. Immortals trying to steal his blood. What next? Babies stealing my kidneys? Madness is what it is. I do indeed keep records of all those lucky enough to ascend. One day we will erect statues in their honor, as we did for Count Strigoi. Oh, no can do. Can't share them. Not yesterday, you see. They were snatched away by rativores. Nasty little pests. So, unless you feel like fighting those beasties until they cough up whatever scraps of my records they haven't digested, I think you're out of luck.
Hooray, defeat and collect. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Interesting little design on these. Got 2 out of 4 from that. Alright, how much HP does a fire one have? A little more than I was hoping for. Still, though, if we both hit, they're all fried, so. Big dub. If anyone know where about free membership for the Christmas season will drop, it's gonna be during 12 days of the Spiral. So I imagine like probably the 8th through the 12th, probably that week. If I had to guess. These things got a low ass drop rate. That's it. There we go.
Count Strigoi is eating you! Why won't you? Did you just hand me a bunch of sodden scraps of paper? Whatever for? Oh, I see. A list of victims. Not much of it left, is there? I can't say I ever asked the names of my prey. Best not to think of them as people. But this one, Mina Clark. I think I recall Count Strigoi boasting upon a previous trip to Graveholm about an exquisite harp player by that name. Beyond that, I can make out Luther Tillman, who I think is still alive, as I am certain he recently threw a cabbage at me. Why is his name here? And then there is this cluster of names circled quite angrily. Could they have survived ascension? We should investigate all of them for incongruities in Strigoi's narrative.
And you'll need physical evidence to prove any point. Evidence which even this bunch might not be stupid enough to leave behind. Thus I come bearing gifts. A special photomantic shadow lens. It can show you what used to be through your photomancy viewfinder.
Now then, where would you like to start?
Okay. Oh, this actually splits off. Interesting. Let's go with the survivors first.
I do not know what is coming over me. But yes, this circled group of names is intriguing. The circles are quite vociferous, suggesting perhaps dissatisfaction with them. If any of the Ascended escaped their fate, it would certainly provoke such rage. We enjoyed the chase, you see, but only so long as we won. Yet I have no idea where to look for these people. Have you found any other allies in the village? Perhaps they could help.
Level 174.
Survivors of Ascension. Feed escape the trough. An intriguing thought. But if they so much as showed their faces in town, their fates would be sealed. You have seen how the vampires have enablers, yes? So, they must be in the woods, if they still be at all. Perhaps the deeper woods over yonder.
And there's a sigil. Incredible. Fun, I can't wait to get back in. I need a new laptop. Played to 170 on my Fire and Storm. Yeah, you know, the seems to be pretty good story in this world, at least.
Please, leave us alone! Do not fear. There is no need for it. We will take you far from here, far from the wicked vampires, and give you the immortality they covet. More than that, we will give you purpose, a quest. You will help rediscover the power stolen from us all.
No, stay away!
Sklomari Stalker instead of Scalamari. I think if we both hit, yeah, there we go.
Your loss. If you don't join the House of Wands, you will be cast down by them.
Thank you, stranger. What were those creatures? I've never seen their like before.
Oh, yes. We escaped our ascension. What a cruel joke. They merely fatten us up for the slaughter.
But it seems like they didn't lie about the dangers outside the village. So where are we to go?
A camp of similar outsiders? Yes, that should be ideal. And please, take any photomonths you need. Anything to convince our neighbors of their danger.
Shadowlands? Is this like...
I hope that serves your cause.
So there were survivors. Clever little morsels. Is this elation I feel? Relief? Why? I do not know these people, nor care to. So why does their survival enchant me so? Could it be that in removing one curse, the broken branch burdened me with another so common to mortals? That dread, choking impulse you call empathy.
Seems like it.
Ah, Mina, one of Strigoi's more vaunted...
Lucy, are you okay?
Yes, Madam Briar, I am well.
Remember, you're supposed to tell us everything you feel. Any new sensation could be significant.
Yes, I know it is nothing. Simply my lungs becoming reaccustomed to air again. We should return to the task at hand. Strigoi must pay for his betrayal. Perhaps we should investigate Mina Clark's house. I do not know what we might find, but it seems as good a place as...
You will stay here and rest. The whiz kid...
Oh, hold on. One more time.
You will stay here and rest. The whiz kid and I will check out this house. Come along now. I think I know where it is. This Mina gal was really missed. I've seen mourners pass by this place too emotional or too afraid to go inside. Well, it's certainly a house. Can't deny it that. Or maybe more cottage. Shack? Shanty? Oh, what? You're just gonna give me the silent treatment? Fine, fine. I mean, it was just a tree. And what I took from her could free us both. How many other Earthlings have found their way to Spiral, huh? None that I know of. Well, there were rumors about Selena Gomez once, but nah. Fine, I'll shut up. You look around. Try using that new shadow lens I gave you. Maybe the vampire snack left a trace in the ether.
Okay, well, I used the shadow lens. Like, hello? Okay, that's what it's looking for.
So vampires were here. No surprise there, really. Mina did ascend after all, but Is that Strigoi himself? Weird for him to take so personal an interest in his meals. Maybe that means... Nah.
Telltale harp. Okay.
A harp? Mourners said Mina strummed her soul through silver strings. Too bad for her. Some vampires believe they inherit their victims' abilities through their blood. Mina's talents might be why Strigoi chose her. The plot thickens. The mayor came here after Strigoi. What for, I wonder? Let's pay his house a visit then. Seems the mayor was called away to deal with some rowdiness on the other side of the village. Shall we go inside and wait for him?
That would be great if I could ever get on the sigil.
Yes! You're not the mayor.
Neither are you, child. Do go fetch Mayor McCreary. Tell him Sir Dracus wishes to discuss more candidates for ascension.
Feeling a bit peckish, are you? You should have eaten before you left. Dinner's gonna have to wait until our business is concluded.
Impudent creature. You will never be selected with an attitude like that.
WizKid! Didn't know you had that kind of fire.
Know you not to whom you speak? I was born before the song faded from the still night. I stalked shadows while you struggled to crawl, while the dregs of your kind whittled stakes and spears to pierce my skin. I breathed elephant's fire upon their homes. I am Sir Dracus, the Dragon Lord of the House of Cups.
And we are the last things you will ever see.
Go crazy. Alright, let's see if there's any goofy cheats. Hopefully blades are allowed at least, but if we have to faint stack, then I guess we can do that. Okay. Probably enchant that. Alright, this is obstacle damage, pin still scuffed. I don't actually know. I haven't checked. My shads sure are going slow. And now I've got a headless story about. Incredible. Alright, incredible pulls. I'm gonna go for that, and then just use this last blade. %, shed gauge. Incredible. I just saw the pins for obstacle damage for tools like death get reduced from 22 damage to like 9 and cried a little. Yeah, it's kind of mental. God, that was weak. That's good though.
Bah! I'll feast on you yet, wizard child.
WizKid, photomance it!
So did it work? There we go.
There you go, kid. Fighting the forces of darkness with the power of paparazzi.
Enough! You have earned your lives this night, morsels. Treasure them while you can, for we are the lords of night, and our cups are always full.
Now, shall we snoop around and see what the mayor is hiding?
Yeah, bro. The weakness spam's wild.
Unbelievable. Look at this stash. Nobody else here has this much stuff. I think you're right, WizKid. Check it out. Strums her soul on silver strings. Vampires here aren't weak to silver. So why wouldn't Mina take her harp with her? Maybe grab a photo. Looks like Mayor McCreary volunteers people for Ascension, empties their houses, and keeps all the good stuff. A real class act, this guy. You should probably snap a couple more pics. Might be other personal items in here people will recognize.
I got us an ice filter.
That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Fighting evil with photos. Yup. One must imagine an ice wizard happy. Never.
Well, WizKid, you better get those photos to Lucy. Just more evidence in her campaign against Strigoi. And keep an eye on her. I worry she's straining herself. Why am I helping you? Why not? Besides, I owe you. You're the whole reason I'm here. When Merle Ambrose grabbed you, I detected the energy and followed it back to its source. Merle himself was out dealing with a zombie apocalypse. But I finagled the world door and set off to understand this new reality. I have learned so much I thought impossible, and I owe it all to you. If you had never come to the spiral, I'd have never found it. So thanks for paving my way.
So is she just a deranged fangirl, or what's going on here?
You have photomancies of stolen treasures? My word. I knew Strigoi employed McCreary as a facilitator, but to loot his victims is so class. And there is so much. It takes barely a pint of blood to sustain a vampire for a night. A single victim, if properly preserved, can last a long time. Yet all these objects, all these victims, it is as though Strigoi was stocking up. But why? And this harp? To take so beautiful an instrument and throw it on a pile to collect dust, we silence humanity's best to enable its worst, it seems.
Alright, so for the last quest...
Apologies. Yes, Luther Tillman. It is strange to find his name on a list of Ascended, as I am fairly certain he is standing right there. I fear his presence on this list may indicate his future victimization. Perhaps you should warn him. I would much rather not have roughage hurled at me again.
Beat it.
Bruh.
I saw you talking to that pot stirrer over yonder, calling the blessed House of Cups vampires. That's not even a real word. You saw my name on a piece of paper, expunged from the guts of Radivores, and think that is evidence that our protectors want to drink my blood.
Beat it.
No, wait, you stay here. I'll go home. I'm feeling a mite weary anyway.
You want to travel into the Whispering Woods?
I do not want to travel into the Whispering Woods. They are dark and full of scaries.
No. You do want to travel there. The Whispers welcome you. They beckon you, like a friendly voice in a strange land. Go to them.
Yes, my lord. I must go to the friendly scary woods.
Bruh.
Yes, my lord. Yes. I must go to the Whispering Woods. The Whispers will welcome me. I must walk to the woods. They beckon me, call to me. Walk to woods.
Come, sweet morsel, offer your life to your lords.
Yes, fill your cups with my life.
Did you bring a friend? Can we eat this one too? Or will they be noticed?
Hardly matters now. Let us feed.
Double hit should seal it. Or does he have the Crocula in hand? What going on? Put in wrong spell. Rip. I'll just frenzy up then. I got Sun Serpent.
Is it trying to photomance us? Doesn't it know that won't work? We are creatures of shadow, darkness itself. We cannot be seen by your wretched light.
Bruh.
What is going on? Did someone hiss at me? Am I in the woods? But they're dark and full of scaries. Oh, sure. I was led here by vampires because no one in the village would miss me. Did one of those brainless louts put you up to this? I'll lay into 'em all but good come the morning.
Ah, shadow photos of the vampires about to feed. Much better. Yes, apologies. Vampires are not terribly photogenic. Consider this, though. Tillman would have simply walked into the woods and disappeared. No one would ever know what happened to him. No one would ask. Abandoned by a world trained to forget him after he is victimized in the night. Sorry, yes, we should carry on. I'm sorry. Give me a moment.
Lucy, we've talked about this. You can't exert yourself.
I am fine, Madam Briar. It is just all these photographs. The things we do, the things I used to do with nary a second thought. 'Tis not your cure, but a revelation that makes me ill. We have silenced artists, driven people from their homes, destroyed families. All so we could sate our gluttonous appetites.
And that's enough. Come on, let me take you to the magicians, see what's happening.
Yes, perhaps you are right.
You should probably share those photos with the crowd, Whiz Kid.
Burn all who disparage our noble lords!
Good luck with that.
Bruh. Alright. Time to go. Got Crocula? Perfect. Love to see it. Gas. And of course we get one. That's wild. They need to really crank the drop rates. probably gonna reach the 2-hour mark and then probably just call it there.
Wait. Is this a photomance of Quincy Morris? But he ascended, he did. Stay your torches, friends. Let me sort this. Am I mad, or do these three not just ascend? Yet this photomance shows them in the woods, as human. Quincy never went near the woods. 'Tis a forgery.
Could be. I don't go near the woods either, but just woke up out there tonight with this strange child gawking at me. And I got to wonder about that harp in the mayor's house. That belongs to Mina, I know. Only one of you lumps worth the air you breathe.
Listen to the wizard. They speak the truth. We are not protected. We are devoured. Some through ascension. Some disappear in the woods. Others, like me, take ill or get injured and succumb to our wounds. But all of it is a lie to cover up the House of Cups' only interest.
Death.
Real.
Hello, wizard. Worry not, for 'tis only Lucy. As I spoke to the broken branch, I convinced them to aid us. So I joined them. I lead them. I am death for them, and death for the immortals. Together, we will topple the House of Cups. For centuries, they treated me like family, while making me into a monster. And when I rediscovered my humanity, they cast me out. They were afraid, and they were right to be. I will wield this cure like a scythe and cut them down.
I thought the goal was to save the villagers.
I can do both.
Storming the castle does sound a bit tricky, but if we threaten their food supply...
Then they will come running into the light. Yes, I think it is time for the grazing to end and the revolution to begin. Listen to me. You have seen the evidence yourselves. Your neighbors, your families, they are not living in a palace in the clouds. They are gone, fed upon and discarded by the House of Cups. Vampires, we call them. Parasites is another word. Naught but haughty mosquitoes. Will you help me swat them?
We must! Death to the vampires! Death to the vampires!
Then tear down their statues.
One more time.
Then tear down their statues. Draw out their collaborators. Show them you will no longer be their victims.
No more sacrifices! No more ascension!
Bring them back, you monsters!
What the devil is going on out here? Did none of you sleep?
How like you, McCreary, to slumber when the world is falling down.
Tillman?
Surprised I'm still kicking? I know about your little list, and I took my intended stroll out to the woods, but I strolled my way back.
We know about your stockpile of treasures too, Mr. Mayor. How long have you been selling us out? And Mina, poor sweet Mina, who played her harp all day for us in the fields. I mean, Luther, I understand, but why sacrifice Mina?
Aye, it's a fair question, McCreary. I suggest you answer it before I tear open your hide and start digging for answers.
I had no choice. It was... well, either I send them a few or they take all. Or hypnotism. Yes, they ensorcelled me with their eyes. Thank you. Oh, thank you for freeing No? Bye then.
And off he goes to the Whispering Woods. I don't much fancy another trip in there. What about you, child? Go be good for something.
Console Wiz is running pretty smoothly for me. I just don't like how it feels when I'm walking around to the next mission. Yeah, I bet the servers take their time with that. Like switching zones.
My masters, I have dire news to impart. The village is in upheaval. We must alert Count Strigoi.
Alert him of your failure, you mean?
What? No!
We allowed you luxuries in exchange for pacifying the herd. Now the beasts rattle their cages. The flock is tainted and will have to be put down. And you, who failed in a purpose that no longer exists, will suffer the fate to which you have condemned so many.
No! No!
Bruh.
You will be devoured.
No!
Yeah, I'm hoping Console Wiz stays alive for as long as it possibly can, though. Alright, I only have Barrage, so if you do use a Crocula, I can at least back you up, but if not, then I'll just, yeah. I can use both of these, right? Okay. Oh, no way. Bruh. 639. Goat.
You would save this traitor to his kind? Yours is a curious and contradictory morality. It matters not. When our Lord's festivities end, so too will your village.
Non-shadow enhanced snowball barrage does like how much damage less than Tempest?
You vile, oddly garbed, meddlesome busybody. Why couldn't you leave well enough alone? They were happy. They were safe, blissful in ignorance. Oh, don't give me that. What would you have them do? Roam the world in tattered wagons, hide until the werewolves or gargoyles snag them? They don't know the true dangers of our world, the monsters at our borders. I shouldered that burden. I endured the truth so they could live the dream. And now you've awakened them. And what do you suppose will happen? Of what use is a herd if it does not feed the farmer? Oh, yes. You saved the mortal plane. Liberated it so that we all can die. Well, if death be our destiny, you shall meet it first.
Alright, so is Nathaniel still in the chat? Oh yeah, this guy's annoying from what I remember. Oh dear. Alright, well, let me scrub a lot of the lightning bats out. Probably I won't even need any, and I'll just load a bunch of reshuffles in. I imagine I'll probably need some of those. I don't know, like 2 leprechauns just in case. But yeah, is he like super resistant? Is that what's going on with this guy? Because if I need to put in a Shadow Nova, then I can do that. Why are we saving the mayor anyway? He asked for this. I'm saying, bro. I mean, it's a standalone boss, so I imagine he has summons. So I'm keeping my AoEs. I think something with an invincible bubble. Oh, goodness. Okay, well. I'll throw in one of these. Or if it's an equalize, then maybe, but... God, dude. I hope it's nothing too atrocious to fight. Alright, let's give it a shot, I guess. See what's going on.
My people won't let me fall.
Oh, maybe it's like Baron Harkonnen, where we just have to kill the minions, maybe. Good luck. I don't like the sound of that. If it is like Harkonnen, then it won't be too bad. I have a Balefrost if we really need it. I might as well just toss it out there. Why not? He respawns them? Yeah. Well, maybe the Balefrost was a good thing to bring. Maybe we'll just have Anthony set up a big hit. And then I'll wipe out the minions, and then I imagine the turn after is when he'll take off of his invincibility aura. Incredible. Kind of makes me wonder what he actually does if I just drop this on him. He'll probably replace it, but I at least want to see what he does. Nothing? Oh, I guess I'll kill the minions then. Because I know that they... Oh, I'm sick. I know that they, like, in the Maxine fight, her invincibility aura does not get overwritten by attenuates, so... I don't know, we'll just probably, like, pass twice. Tell me that's not the one that gives a weakness. Stun gaming in the big 25, yeah. If it does give a weakness, I have counters, but oh my god. That's insane. Well, I'll probably Frenzy next turn. And then we'll just see. So much AT, bro. Okay, I'll go for this, and then we'll see what we can do here. Does anybody know offhand if the invulnerability comes off the same turn we kill the minions, or is it a round after? I believe a round after, could be wrong. Yeah, I think we should err on the side of caution there and just have me take the Frost Giant, and then we'll wait and see. Also, if anybody remembers how quickly he respawns the minions. Because what I'm probably going to do is Frost Giant, just to at least take them all out, and then I guess Anthony Cleanse Charm or do something really. And then we'll see how it goes. After 3 rounds he responds them? Okay, so that means we got time. Nothing to remove weakness. Tough. I hope this actually kills the minions. I need to do 5,000 damage, and I only have 3 buffs. Okay, we're good. And he changes the bubble. Incredible. Okay, so that means his thingamabob should be out. And he probably won't reapply it until he respawns the minions. Okay, yeah. So that means we need to hit him quick. Bro, his bubble fighting? This ain't people, bro. I'm saying. Alright, you got a hit? Incredible. Well, he's got a frenzy up, so hopefully this is enough. Bruh. Alright, that did do a lot, though. So basically we just need this Winter Moon to finish him off. Perfect. There we go. He does die, right? There's no revive cheat. Thank God.
That did not go as well as I had hoped. Spare me your judgments. Yes, I helped myself to a few of the nicer baubles left behind by our noble sacrifices. What was the harm? I am no such thing.
Bruh.
And where does a child learn such vile language? Very well, take me back to the village. It is not as though I can stop you anyway. I will proudly join my people in our final hours.
Are you having fun? No. At least we got him, though.
Now, listen to me. What I did
for your own good. Ain't that right, Mayor McCreepy?
Ow! Who threw that? You wretched ingrates! I cannot believe the sacrifices I made for you.
Bruh.
So Strigoi and his ilk are aware of our upheavals. Good. That means he will be coming down here to punish the mortal plane. I wonder why he hasn't already.
Something about festivities, right?
Festivities? At a time when Darkmoor's houses face their greatest danger? Then perhaps we need to increase our threat. There is a crop that is likely forbidden here. A plant whose simple odor makes the vampire's blood burn. I don't know where to find the seeds, but...
But maybe that shifty informant friend of yours has an idea.
Hey, level 175. Pretty dope.
You want a plant that burns vampires? The zesty seeds of revolution? So, garlic. Obviously, it's garlic. Why speak in such roundabout riddles? Of course, I don't have any. To bring such a pungent and forbidden substance would expose me right away. Even the other great houses are prohibited from stocking it after the Treaty of the Tip Cup. The only peoples in Darkmoor who might have garlic are the outsiders. The rumored caravans of surviving humans who wander the days and cower in the night. But alas, no one knows where they are.
That's all good, Anthony. I think we are going to wrap up the stream here anyway, so... Did make some good progress, but I will probably pick this whole thing back up once this comes out on Live Realm, so we're just going to see. Hopefully the wiki is also done by then. That would be pretty nice, but for now, that is going to wrap this one up. Thank you all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all. Why is Copycat here? And I will see y'all